He is the Senior Medical Officer for the Five Hills Health Region. He is Dr. Fred Wigmore, a veteran of many years here in the Five Hills Health Region, and joining us to talk about the upcoming Family First Radiothon on 800 CHAB in support, of course, of the Moose Jaw Health Foundation. And Dr. Wigmore, we know from past radiothons that donations are really making a difference right here in the Five Hills Health Region, sir.
I think it's overwhelming every year, the job that the local companies, small businesses, and residents of this region do. I think that even, speaking of veterans, you are a veteran of this radiothon as well, and I think it continues to come as a surprise, the generosity of our region in their donating to our area to keep it as advanced as we can make it for a regional hospital. It's really amazing.
Yeah, it's a brand new regional hospital that we're raising money for now. In fact, in the past, some of the equipment, in fact, all of the equipment, from what I understand, that we've raised money for in the past will be moved to the new regional hospital, and we need some new stuff right now. And the capital campaign for the Moose Jaw Health Foundation is shifting gears, and we're a part of that with the Family First Radiothon. And we need to raise $750,000 this year. That's the goal, and it all starts with the MRI and enhanced digital imaging equipment, sir. We've committed to putting this new stuff into the new hospital, and we've committed to raising the money, and that's what we've got to do.
Well, this is pretty exciting. We're the first regional hospital in Saskatchewan to have a magnetic resonance imager, and it is a very enhanced diagnostic tool. Doesn't have any radiation involved with it. It has a smaller eye to diseases that, particularly neurologically as well, they see smaller lesions on the brain than our CAT scan can. We've had a CAT scan here for quite a few years, and we're getting a brand new one in the new hospital. So all that technology is state-of-the-art the day it goes in, and it's pretty exciting stuff, in particular the MRI. It's the most expensive piece of equipment we're getting, but it is unbelievable how it'll help the region. No more traveling to Regina and Saskatoon through the last 2 or 3 miserable winters we've had. This year's an exception maybe, but boy, is it great for families to not have to make that trip, and we can provide that service right here in our Moose Jaw regional situation.
And from what I understand, the new technology will literally save lives.
Oh, there's no question about it. I mean, it's standard of care in big tertiary centers through North America. It has been for a decade at least. And another benefit of it, the MRI makes for a proper diagnosis without surgical intervention sometimes. It gives us a much clearer an anatomical view of what's troubling the patient. And from my point of view, I'm excited about it because an MRI attracts doctors. I mean, there's subspecialists that will not go anywhere now without an MRI. It's all standard practice. They can't go someplace that doesn't have an MRI. So with the procuring of an MRI here in Moose Jaw, our ability to attract a greater array of doctors and easier to attract newly trained doctors because of this MRI, this is like a cornerstone in the whole scheme of things.
That was a big issue several years ago, the attraction and retention of doctors across the province. That situation has been improving with the addition of state-of-the-art equipment across the province, right, sir?
Oh, there's a couple of things that have improved it. Right? They've stepped up the numbers of docs being trained. Saskatchewan, over the last 5 years, has become more of a have province, more attractive to stay here. Our weather, as you know, has got a lot better, so people don't want to leave anymore. But the technology is a critical. If you're going to practice medicine, this is kind of technology a lot of specialists need.
I'll give a little bit.